Bonne année, a continué of but Happy New Year and keep on fighting, guys and gals, because the fight is far from over. But this year, guys and gals, 2021, just like 2020, in my honest opinion, should be quite an interesting year. It should, guys and gals. But last year, so many great films, short films, were released in 2020, which yours truly loves so much. 5 short films which were so great and so awesome, as well as heartfelt. They were, guys and gals, and quite funny too, especially my personal favorite of them all, which I will get to, guys and gals. Trust me, I will. Damn right. But for this list, guys and gals, just like my top 10 favorite films of 2020, I will be ranking these films accordingly based on a ranking system from number 5 to number 1, and here's how the list goes. At number 5 we have Tiffany Shang-Jia's, or however you pronounce her name, Sing Me a Lullaby, which is a documentation and detail on Tiffany recollecting her memories and whatever she experienced as a young girl until she meets her parents and of course her relatives in Taipei, Taiwan. Tiffany's tale, guys and gals, was so beautiful and so heartwarming and at times painful as hell. But this journey, guys and gals, the journey which Tiffany embarks on to reunite with her family, specifically her mother who is very ill and not the same as she once was when Tiffany was so young. But this film, guys and gals, is so great, and that's why it ranks at number 5. At number 4 we have Evelina Marie's While Phase Away. This movie, guys and gals, was so funny and yet so cute, as well as endearing. A homeless woman who is also pregnant and trying to survive and make whatever friendship she can possibly make as a homeless woman who is also pregnant and young, and she meets another woman who unfortunately she has to lie to, because what else could she do? But this movie, guys and gals, despite the actions of this homeless pregnant woman, it shows how she does want to form a friendship with another person, and these two at first become so close, and whatever happens off camera we never know. But if you ask me, guys and gals, I do think that these two eventually will come back together as friends and start from scratch without any lies. But once again, guys and gals, the pregnant homeless woman meant no harm. All she wanted was a friend and a place to stay, and that's why this film ranks at number 4. At number 3 we have Olivia Wilde's Wake Up. Wake Up, guys and gals, has a very powerful and cheerful performance by Margaret Qualley, who is one of my favorite actresses of all time, especially after I saw her in Novitiate and of course other films and games. She would go to start on at least one game called Death Stranding, Kojima Hideo's Death Stranding. But in this movie, Ms. Wilde's Wake Up, she was so great and so fantastic, and her reactions, her physical performance, and the way she moves and the way she emotes with so little dialogue and spoken language. This is very much a silent performance, it was, and she was so great at doing it and conveying her character's emotions just by how cheerful and confused she was when escaping from the hospital and seeing the world and the people, the citizens, how they are with their technologies and shit. And this movie, guys and gals, does have a very interesting commentary on technology and people, and how people can become so invested in said technology and ignore everything else around them, the world and nature, and that's why it ranks at number 3. At number 2 we have Matthew A. Cherry and Bruce W. Smith's A Folded Wish. A Folded Wish is basically a 2D animated film centered on twin sisters who will eventually die because of an illness they are both suffering from, and these two sisters have always had a fondness for making these origami figures, origami paper figures, and this becomes a way they can ease their pain before they eventually die. And they will die, guys and gals, but their wish and their heart and connection slash bond will never die, but live on and remain folded and strong, just like the origami figures they craft together. This movie, guys and gals, was so fucking beautiful and really had yours truly on the verge of shedding tears. It did, guys and gals, but it was so beautiful regardless, and that's why this movie ranks at number 2. And finally, guys and gals, at number 1 we have Louisa Connolly Burnham's The Call Center, and stars Miss Connolly Burnham herself as Paige, an employee at the call center in London, England. And Paige, guys and gals, always had a thing for this man, a young man who also works alongside Paige and his supposed girlfriend, a blonde-haired woman who Paige absolutely despises. But despite how much Paige wants this man for herself, Paige has no confidence in herself, especially her sexuality, until that will all change for the 21-year-old Paige. It will, guys and gals, when she receives this call from David, a charming gentleman who is also much older than Paige, but still charming and has quite a seductive voice. He does, guys and gals, and Paige, my god, she was so allured by him. She was, just by his voice alone. And you know what, guys and gals, I can't blame her, because his voice also seduced yours truly. It did, but Paige and David would soon encounter one another, and what happens after, that's for you guys and gals to find out for yourselves. But this movie, The Call Center, was so great and was shot so well, and the way this film is lit is so damn perfect. It is. But this movie, guys and gals, is also sexy and darkly humorous. It is. Paige, guys and gals, does not like the blonde-haired woman, and her reaction every time her name is mentioned is like, ugh. I love her so much, guys and gals. I fucking love her so much. Honestly though, I want to see these two tear each other apart, or rather Paige tear apart this blonde-haired bitch over a man she wants for herself. But man, guys and gals, the ending, I love it so much. Confidence, man. Confidence comes to people in different ways, as it did for yours truly. But for Paige, it's quite interesting to say the least. Oh yeah, devil horn, baby, devil horn. But yeah, guys and gals, this movie was so great and rightfully earns to be my personal favorite movie of 2020 at number 1. Thank you guys and gals for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please like, comment, subscribe if you wish, and do check out my gaming channel where I do Let's Play series, gaming content, and so much more. Until next time, peace out, take care, adios amigos, au revoir, and sayonara.